It's opening day, baseball fans. One interesting theme this year, a notable lack of arrogance from one city in particular. This one, New York. The Mets are going to be terrible again, we all know that, but some are wondering whether the mighty Yankees and their $225 million payroll might lose more games than they win for the first time since 1992. Is that even possible? Wall Street Journal's Jared Diamond is at Yankee Stadium this morning. He's on the side of the clubhouse there. Jared, how bad are the Yankees? Are they actually bad or just less good?
I don't think they're as bad as some people are making them out to be. You know, the Yankees are such an institution, they're such a juggernaut. Anytime they show any vulnerability at all, people like to panic. Now, this team is very flawed. They're very old. They have no young talent at this point. They have a lot of injuries. But the talent is still there. People are wondering if the team is finally going to go over that hump where they're too old to win. And this might be the year, but I don't think it should be too much of a surprise if they get back to the playoffs. They certainly won't coast their way in like they have for much of the last 20 years.
Okay, Jared, moving away from the Yankees for a second, what are some of the players that you're really looking for this year? I know you mentioned Bryce Harper is one on the Nationals. Who are some, talk about him and then some of the other players you think people need to focus on.
Oh, sure. Bryce Harper is quickly establishing himself as really the face of baseball. He came up last year as a teenager and was very good with the Washington Nationals, who look like they have a chance to be the best team in baseball with tons of young talent, great pitching, great lineup. And he's poised now at age 20 only to really emerge as a real superstar. He had an incredible spring, was kind of the talk of spring training. And I think everyone's really excited to see how this kid develops. We've been hearing about him since he was 16 years old, and now here he is at age 20, ready to take things by storm. Another player that everyone's really looking forward to seeing is Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. This was another very young player, 20 years old. Last season made a serious case for MVP of the entire American League. He was one of the best players in baseball. Some would say the best player in baseball at 20 years old last year. He's a year older. Theoretically, a year better. It's hard to imagine he'll get any better, but if he does, the Angels have an incredible chance to really make a big run. They had a huge offseason adding Josh Hamilton, one of the best hitting outfielders in the game. They now have Mike Trout, Hamilton, and Albert Pujols in that lineup. It's very scary.
Yeah, and really, the pitcher everybody's got to look for is the one who just signed a mammoth contract extension, Justin Verlander.
Absolutely. I mean, an incredible contract he signed, and if anyone warrants that kind of money in this game right now, it's Justin Verlander. He's been an incredible workhorse. He throws a ton of innings every year. He throws 100 miles an hour. He pitches into the 8th or 9th inning every game. The Tigers were in the World Series. They're right there again this year, and Verlander is now going to be with them for a very long time, most of his career, if not all of it.
Jared, thanks so much for joining us from Yankee Stadium. Have a good day there at opening day.
Thank you.